Hi everybody. I just wanted to let you know I went to Goodwill in Green Bay and look what I found. I found this Radio Shack weather radio. Specific area message encoding weather alert radio. This is just a plain weather radio. It doesn't have AM FM. No, it doesn't tell the time. All it says is weather alert on or alert off. It has the specific area message encoding, which is under this cover. You have to each county has its own code. Like our county, if you want to set up a specific area message encoding weather alert radio, you for our county in Wapaka it's 055135. So you type that in on this keypad, which I'll get to in a second, which is under this cover, just flips up, and then you have only 3 buttons. This is off. Right now it's not doing anything. You'll use this if you want to test it, which has a kind of a unique testing system, which I'll get to in a second. This is your weather
Tuesday, partly cloudy.
broadcast. This one is if you want to disable or enable the weather alert feature. See, it's off now. See, it says weather alert off. But if you want to turn it on, it says weather alert on. This one does have battery backup, which I'll get to that in a second too. But first I'm going to show you the front of the weather radio, which is like this. Here, this is the speakers in this unit. This is your LCD display. It'll display the weather alert, what type of alert came through. Like tomorrow, the weekly test, so it would say weekly test on it. Which I'll find out if I got everything set up again tomorrow when the weekly test comes on. Because today, oops, I pushed this button. Which today is Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday, and at 11 a.m. they'll found all the weather radios off. So we'll see if this one goes off or not. It should, because I have all the codes setting. But who knows? Oops, turn that back on. But anyway, let's get to the specific area message encoding part. So what you'll do is on the back here, there's this little thing that says program. You would push that, slide that over, and it says our channel, which is 162.525. We use the transmitter in New London. And see, that's what it would say, and then you would lift up this cover. Let's see, it's hard to do with one hand. There we go. See, it has like a phone-like keypad. So you would push yes to scroll, no to change, and then you have for each channel you have a button. So we're in number 6, so we would push 6, and it would be 162.525, which we use. And then all the other ones, and then when you're ready you would push yes, and it would scroll to the next thing. This has also the feature to test your weather alert, which I'll get to in a little bit, but it'll also allow you to, I'm trying to think, it would also allow you to turn on and off the backlight right here. You could turn it off, and then, so yep, and then when you're ready to operate the weather radio, you would push it from program to operate, and that'll allow you to do it. To allow you to put it back in the standby mode. And on the back of this weather radio, you have the option to hook up an external antenna, which would be an antenna outside the house for people who live in an area where they have poor radio reception. You would put it right in this area. You would plug it right where my finger is, in this antenna port. And then the older ones, you had the option to put in any external alert, which would go in these buttons here. This is just the operator program and operate mode. Right now it's in operate mode. And
You're listening to NOAA weather.
And then on the back here, we have You have the option to do single coating, which is just one, or multiple coating, which is several. That's this switch right here. Oops. Make sure it's on. No, it went off. Okay. Because I hit the button. But anyway, and this does have battery backup. In case the power is ever lost, this will run on a 9-volt battery, which is those square batteries. See, right here's the cover, and there it is. It's a 9-volt battery. So, this is a very touchy button, so all you do is push it. So that's why you heard that beeping. I kept turning on and off the alert from tipping it over. Push against the counter and it would do that. But anyway, yep, and it has the built-in antenna, which I like because this has the feature where you can pivot at different directions. So you have up and down. Let me see if I can get untangled from the cord. There we go. And you have this antenna. What it does is it does this. And then you can pivot it like this. And then you can also pivot the top. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. It's designed to bend like this. So you can get in the tight to reach areas. And stuff. So, and then you can straighten it out too. So it's like this. See, and it goes. It's a pretty good size antenna that's built in. But if you don't have if you live in a woods or area with no poor radio reception with the built-in antenna, you can go buy an external antenna and plug it into the back here for better reception. And let me show you now. I'm going to show you the alert. So to do alert, you would turn off this. See, it's off now. For a test, you would turn off this here, and then you would hold alert, but then turn. Let me see if I can do this one hand. Use this hand. There we go. And then you would turn it on like that. See all the lights lit up? So you would turn it off, then hold down the whole off button right here, then turn it back on, and then to test the alert, you push alert. See, it's a pretty good loud alarm. And then to get it out of test mode, turn it off, turn it back on, and it resets itself. And this also has the option to select how low or how high you want the tone. And you would use a flathead screwdriver, and there's a little hole you would turn to adjust the alert siren itself. This does have the option to use voice or alert, and I have it on alert, so it'll keep going off until I push this button and stuff. So, yep. So, and this doesn't have a transformer type plug like the modern ones do. It has just a regular 120 volt cord. So it would plug into here and go right here. It's this white cord right here. That's all it is. And the antenna is telescopic. What that means is you can, if you want to store it somewhere, you can put the antenna down and then it'll clip into this little spot right here, so it won't break if you're moving it, which is a very nice feature. So I like those stuff. So this product is definitely being discontinued, but you still can get them on websites like Amazon, Facebook, or Amazon, eBay, Facebook, and all the other stuff that sell used products. Just might be part of it. But I got this one from Goodwill, so I didn't have to pay the shipping and handling. So I hope you enjoyed this video of my new weather radio. Thanks for watching.